The CEOs building AI tools just admitted they understated the job losses. That's not reassuring. That's a warning. Because if they were wrong in public, they almost certainly knew more in private. AI is no longer a future tense story. Hiring patterns are already shifting. White-collar roles are already being restructured, and the executives closest to this technology have started changing their public story. That shift in messaging is worth examining carefully. The core argument here is direct. AI CEOs publicly reversed their reassuring job loss projections only after facing a wave of public outrage, and that reversal is a PR move, not a policy change. The automation pressure underneath hasn't eased. On the Diary of a CEO, Dr. Roman Yampolskiy extended this further, arguing that AI is targeting cognitive and creative work in ways prior automation waves didn't, and that the scale of displacement may outpace society's ability to generate replacement roles. BBC News and the BBC World Service both reported that hiring managers are already restructuring teams around AI outputs, not hiring to replace those outputs with people. Asian Dad Energy made the same point from a ground-level view. White-collar workers are watching their task lists shrink in real time, regardless of what any CEO says on stage. Here's where sources split. The optimistic case, reflected in Andrew Yang's framing on CNBC, is that displacement is real but transitional. Workers who adapt will find roles in AI-augmented work, just as past generations adapted to earlier technology shifts. The structural case, pushed harder by how money works, is bleaker. If AI eliminates purchasing power faster than it creates new income sources, the economic feedback loop that historically generated new jobs may simply not fire this time. Same displacement, different recovery assumptions, and your career plan depends entirely on which one is right. Across every source here, two things hold. First, don't trust executive public statements about AI and jobs. Their incentives are not yours. Second, building direct, hands-on familiarity with AI tools isn't optional anymore. It's the minimum defensive move, regardless of your field. 1. Audit your role. List every task you do that is repetitive, language-based, or pattern-driven. Those are highest displacement risk. Then list what requires judgment, relationships, or physical presence. That second list is your real job. 2. Pick one AI tool relevant to your work and use it every day for 30 days. Document what it saves you. That record becomes your case for value as an AI-augmented worker, not a worker being replaced by one. If breakdowns like this help you think more clearly about your career, subscribing means you won't miss the next one. 3. Stop monitoring CEO speeches. Start watching company earnings calls, headcount announcements, and industry hiring trends. That's where the honest signal lives. Here's a forced choice. Answer it in the comments. Do you think AI job displacement is temporary and survivable, or structurally different this time? Source links are in the description. Make the case.